Hi everyone. I am so excited to chat with y'all tonight. I'm so sorry I couldn't hop on live. A few things came up and I ended up not being able to come on live. So I'm super sorry about that. But the great thing about this business is that it is just so flexible and that I'm able to record this video and still share my story and my heart behind why I decided to join this business with y'all. And so I'm just going to share a quick little version of my story and why I joined this company, and kind of where, like, just kind of throughout my process of joining, and what that process was like. So I am Hannah, like I said. I am 24 years old from Houston, Texas, and I actually first heard about this opportunity when I was a senior in college. So I went to Texas A&M University, and while I was there, I was approached by an old friend about products. And so, little fact about me is that I had never used skincare products in my life before. So I was using just soap to wash my face and basic, just like moisturizer from Walgreens, and I didn't know anything about it, didn't care anything about it. So when I was approached, I was just like, oh, not interested, moved on. And I also thought I was extremely busy. And looking back now, it's literally a joke, at how busy I thought I was, but that is the busiest I had ever known. So I thought that was, really, really busy. And so when my friend approached me about it, like I said, I was just like, oh, no, no, thank you. But she got my attention. So I started looking at her posts, and I was seeing her grow her team. I was seeing her earn gifts, earn trips, and do all these fun things. And I knew she had a great job. She actually worked for the Oprah Winfrey Network in Chicago, and she had crazy long hours. So she had a good job. She was super busy. She was still doing the things she was passionate about, like, she's like a health nut, so she was working out all the time and doing all those kinds of things. And so I thought, if she can fit this into her everyday life and she wants to, there's a reason why, and I should pay attention. So I kind of kept watching her post from afar. And by this time, I was working full time, my first full time job out of college, as a marketing director. And I was dating my now fiance, and so he plays baseball. So he's in the minor leagues for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And I knew what our life was going to look like down the road with baseball was that I was going to eventually, when we get married, be traveling with him. And I realized the harsh reality when I was working as a marketing director that just wasn't the reality. What it looked like was when we were long distance, I would visit him Friday night through Sunday and have a few days together. And if anyone's familiar with how the minor leagues work, when I was even there, we would have a minimum at probably 10, 15 hours together, because he is at the field all day and then has games until the late evenings. We'd have dinner together at night, and that was pretty much really the only time I would get to see him. And so that kind of also sparked my interest of, like, there's got to be something more that I can do to make an extra income and, not have to work this corporate job for the rest of my life to make, ends meet. And so that mixed with, I loved my job. I loved what I did. I felt like I was really good at marketing and I was passionate about it, but I felt like I wasn't helping people. And that's always been like the one thing I wanted out of a career, was to feel like I'm making a difference and helping others. And I just wasn't getting that out of marketing. I felt like I was doing good at marketing and leaving, and it didn't matter if I was there or not, is kind of how I felt. And that's not a good feeling to feel, really in your full-time job that you spend so much of your life doing. And so those two things together, the just what I knew my future was going to look like with baseball and with Galley, and the whole I just wanted to help people, those two things combined really gave me the confidence to end up asking for more information. And my mom was also using these products and completely raving about them, and I knew if she was using them and loved them, there was something special about them, because she had used everything. So I decided to talk to my friend Natalie, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to go in with an open mind, and then I'm going to politely decline. So what actually happened is I got on the phone. She started sharing how she works this in just like minimal hours throughout her week alongside her full-time crazy schedule, and how she was able to build this business up throughout the years, and just told me how basically simply she did it, and how it was just kind of like, she was coachable, she was consistent, and it's grown and grown and grown. And so everything, honestly, on this phone call was kind of mind blown, because everything I thought the company was, it wasn't. And everything I thought the company wasn't, it was. And so after hearing this, after talking to her on this call and hearing everything she had to say, it was like a major aha moment. I was like, you know what? I am always going to wonder what if I don't give this a shot. So that night, I decided to joined on the biggest business kit, and literally that was 2 years ago next month, and I have never looked back. It has been by far one of the best decisions of my entire life. I am so passionate about Rodan and Fields and sharing this with anyone and everyone now, because I know what it's done for my life and my future family, and what it's going to allow me to do whenever I am a wife and a mom. It's absolutely incredible. And I honestly just feel so blessed. I feel like it's like the best kept secret. Like, I feel like a lot of people still don't know about it. And our job as consultants is honestly to just make people knowledgeable about the business opportunity and the products, and allow people to do whatever they feel is best for them. And so in no way do you have to be salesy. In no way do you have to be pushy. In no way do you have to be annoying. You just have to be yourself and share this opportunity with people. And by doing that, you will have so much success if you stay consistent. And so my life today looks a lot different than it did 2 years ago. I now work Rodan and Fields full-time from home or from wherever I am. Right now I'm currently in Arizona on a business trip with my fiance. I don't know if y'all can see, and we're at a really nice hotel. It's so fun. And I'm able to work this business here. I'm able to work this business when I'm back home in Texas. I'm able to work it when I travel to see my fiance playing baseball. I'm able to work at his games, and when I'm running errands, and doing all these different things. And like, that was not my reality 2 years ago. And that is why me and my three friends in this group are so passionate about sharing it with people, because our lives look so different now because of Rodan and Fields. So like I said, I work this full time from home. I have earned 2 completely expense paid trips through the company, one to Cancun that I'm going in April with Jenna, who is in this group too, and then one to Miami. And I'm taking my amazing mom on both trips. I'm so excited because she's like one of my biggest supporters, and my fiance obviously can't come because of baseball, but super excited about those trips. And like, that's just something that I would have never gotten at my full-time job. I have earned so many gifts. I have met so many amazing friends. All the women in this group, I would have never met them otherwise. We all live in completely different areas. Kylie is in Hawaii, Jenna is in Tennessee, and Emily is in Louisiana. I'm like, what am I trying to say? Louisiana. And so, and I'm from Texas. And so we're all just so far apart, but we've all connected through this business and become really good friends, which is so fun. So wanted to share a little bit about what working looks like and kind of how you work this business. So when you join, you're actually set up completely. You're set up with 2 websites, one for your business and enrolling partners, one for your products. And then you also receive a back-end website where you're going to be able to track all your numbers, your orders, all the things you need to have a successful business. And you're also set up with an email. So everything you could think of that you would need to, if you were starting a business like by yourself, say you wanted to start a clothing company, everything you would need to create for that company is already set up for you here. So like, you just pick a business kit and join, and you have everything you need set up for you to succeed. It's really, you're just set up for success right away. And the great thing about our back-end website is it's not like you have to go to a certain location and check up on your numbers or do whatever. You're able to look completely from your phone, your computer, wherever you are, and get an update whenever you want. So that is absolutely incredible. And, truly, like, the business websites and the product sites and all that are just so beneficial and so helpful in every single way. And you get all of that for $105 a month. And that is literally incredible. If anyone is aware of what it takes to run a business, like a small business, I actually had a jewelry company or jewelry business that I created while I was in college. And it was so much work, so much effort, so much buying inventory and trying to figure out what was going to sell, what wasn't. And I heard about Rodan and Fields when I was talking about it, and I realized that for $24.95 a month, you get your 2 websites that are incredible, and then $80 a product a month that you can do whatever with. You can keep it for yourself because it's with the 25% discount, or you can gift it. Like, I love gifting it to people, like for birthdays, for anniversaries, for whatever. And now that I'm engaged, I'm definitely going to gift all my bridesmaids with an amazing little set of RNF products for sure. But you can buy chapstick through it, some tanners, things you would buy at other places, and you're able to, buy it through your account, get your discount, and they're amazing. So, why not be using them? But in all honesty, like, I work this business full time. So I work, not even full-time hours. I work this in 10 to 15 hours a week. and I work it alongside my normal day to day. So if some days that looks like me working an hour, some days I choose to work more. It's all what I want to make of it each and every day. But what working looks like is messaging people. That's really the majority is done on social media. It's like I would say 95% of what I do is on social media. So Facebook, texting, Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever I want to use. But the majority of it is, like I said, just making people knowledgeable about what the business has to offer and then allowing them to make whatever decisions best for them. And then, posting on Facebook, posting on social media, and if you don't have to, but if you do, you can host events. You can have your friends and family over or whoever's local to you in the area for like a facial night or whatever you want to do. And that's always a fun way to get people together, allow them to see and smell the products and things like that too. So, that is my story and, what working this business looks like. Later on, we're going to have a Q&A where if there's any questions like about working in the business that you don't think I answered or you wanted more information on, feel free to comment on the Q&A, and then we will get back with all of you as to, answer all those questions more in depth and things like that. So, if you have any of those, post on the Q&A, and thank y'all so much for listening to my video, and like I said, letting me share my heart of why I joined Radiant Fields and just why I'm so passionate about it. It has truly changed my life, and I pray more than anything that this spoke to some of you and that you feel like this is a great opportunity for you because it's so incredible. So thank y'all, and I hope everyone has a great night. So bye, guys.